Hello and welcome back to C-SPAN. This is Alexander J. Smith coming to you with another interview. Today we have Deputy Director of the Diplomatic Security Service here, Mr. Octavius Thorne. Hope I said that right. Thank you
You
for
did,
coming
sir?
on. Thank you for coming on to the show. We appreciate it. I have a few questions to ask. That's all right. Regarding DSS.
By all means, please ask them.
All right. Wonderful. Right now, inside of our server, there are, let's give or take 20, 25 people. Minimal, normal threats, just the usual stuff. No protectees on. Um, there's so many agents on. We've recorded 7 at the maximum point just a few minutes ago. What is the reason for all the DSS inside of DC? Is,
Well, mm-hmm.
well, we were just making sure. It's a normal server, no protectee, of course. There's more DSS in the game at the moment with no protectee than Secret Service when the president is in the game. So is there any particular reason for the elevated number of agents?
No, sir. Quite frankly, the administration within the Diplomatic Security Service, wholeheartedly believes in the protection of the entirety of DC, which is why, with also the security of the Department of State headquarters, we also ensure security around the entirety of DC with patrols from our mobile security division of the DSS.
Hmm. Recently, we've noticed a large increase in the Department of State's headquartered security, perimeter security, as well as entry procedures. Is there any particular reason because of this? Are there any extra threats that we don't know about at the moment?
No, not really any threats that you don't know about. Majority of the threats would be car bombings, as I'm pretty sure the Metropolitan Police Department and also the Department of Homeland Security have also reported on. Bombings are definitely increasing around the entirety of DC, especially with the individual who is selling them being very close to the Department of State. We tend to be a pretty big target for people with high explosives. So usually our MSD agents will take care of people like that with disarming bombs or taking out suspects who may potentially have explosives on them illegally.
Right. Do you believe that the whole car bomb aspect of the game is unrealistic, and do you believe that anything should be taken against it, or do you completely agree with it?
I believe that with the addition of bombs, it's definitely a curve in the right direction for helping criminals be more criminal-like. I do believe that there could definitely be some nerfing fixes with the bombs. Um, as with everything, something that's new, there's definitely going to be things you need to fix with it. Personally, I did enjoy the fact that when you first place down a bomb, you need to wait around 3 to 5 seconds. I want to say was the time that the founders said. Um, until the bomb is actually armed. I did enjoy that update. However, I think there should be, in my own personal opinion, this isn't speaking on the entire department, but just
Mm-hmm.
in my personal opinion,
Right.
uh, I believe that maybe the bombs, when you hop out of a car or something, you need to take some time to rearm the bomb. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't speak entirely on the department for this.
Right.
Uh, Other than that, I do believe that it is indeed realistic. I do believe people could, quite frankly, indeed strap a high explosive under their vehicle and then drive it up in kablooey. Uh,
Right. When there is due to the recent update with the explosive devices, obviously it is very easy for all of the DSS outside of the building, at the gate, to, explode them all. Um, if there were to be due to this, do you guys have any sort of precaution, especially when there is something diplomatic going on inside the building, or just to protect somebody on DSS in general? Do you guys have interior security to ensure that even if the exterior perimeter were to be wiped away of all protection, it would not be the final line of defense for the individual being protected?
Indeed, we do. Us at DSS, we believe 100% in the security and protection of our protectees. Need that be the Secretary of State all the way down to the Department of State Chief of Staff. Every single individual who enters the Department of State headquarters is ensured protection. Foreign ambassadors, the President of the United States, the Vice President of the United States are all ensured protection when at the Department of State. Um, some of our protocols that we have when it comes to doing anti-bomb stuff, as you stated the example, what if all of our agents happen to be killed in the line of duty while protecting the Department of State headquarters? We would not only just have all of our agents up there, we would have our agents spurred all around the headquarters. I can't really get into the specifics. However, we can ensure the protection of all protectees who enter the Department of State.
Hmm. How do you believe DSS recruitment is going overall?
In my personal opinion, I believe that the special agents in charge and the deputy special agents in charge, and most definitely the assistant directors of the diplomatic security service, are most definitely doing a great job at recruiting. Um, just a little nod to my MSD special agent in charge, Isaiah. He has done a great job at recruiting. He's been hosting tryouts for MSD almost every other day whenever he's able to. Me personally, I've also been hosting MSD tryouts. In fact, we've gotten a huge surge of active MSD agents, and we have more on the way to be trained. Uh, from there, we plan on continuing this flow of training of MSD agents and also PDD agents. In fact, the PDD department of DSS is getting a more stricter, more standardized way of protecting individuals. Not exactly on the way as the Secret Service would, however, it is very similar and very standardized like they have it. From there, we are also planning on opening back up the Uniformed Protection Division to basically act as, well, great example, the Secret Service's Uniform Division. Um, that's pretty much the best example I can have here. However, it will not act in the same way as the Secret Service Uniform Division, but it will have regarding around the same duties. The specifics are very up in the air at this current moment. The administration of DSS is still talking about the official implementation of the UPD and also the official recruiting policy of the UPD. Um, at this current moment, I can confirm that it will come out sometime soon.
All right. All right. Well, yeah. On behalf of C-SPAN, we'd like to just congratulate you on having more active DSS with no protectees in the Secret Service with the President of the United States. Obviously, no hate towards the Secret Service himself, but it is just a fact at this current time that there are not usually 5 to 7 Secret Service. There's usually around 4 to 5, sometimes 6. But there were 7, and you're not even on team. There were 7 DSS on just a few minutes ago before we started the interview. No protectee whatsoever. So very good job on that.
Thank you,
Um,
sir.
would like to thank you again for coming on to the show, and we hope to see you
Always.
again soon. Thank you very much.
Indeed, anytime, anytime.